Hey everyone, I'd been away from Albion for a while, so I decided to go and do some classic solo ganking, and these are the highlights from it. In this video, I use the all-time classic one-handed spear, as well as Bloodletter, and then I try out some of the new nature with the Great Nature. Starting us off, we have some ganker on ganker action as I get ganked while gathering this stone node. Next, I hear someone killing mobs just off screen, so I go invisible, but he ends up having finished killing that mob and comes towards me, but luckily he dismounts again, creating a very surprising gank. Now these next couple clips are going to show the importance of not forgetting to switch to your combat food when you're ganking. For example, almots, which I love using, make your mobility rotations so much quicker, allowing you to outchase people. But if you forget them like I did here, you might struggle to keep on top of people even if you purge their boots. Now, if you have a keen eye, you'll probably notice that these clips are actually pretty old. These one-handed spear clips are actually from before I left to go to V Rising for a while, which unfortunately means I have no excuse for just how absolutely papega this clip is. So you can see here, I noticed I forgot to put my almots on, and I know that this means that I'm not going to be able to catch him unless I switch them. So I decided to quickly switch my almots, and well, yeah, it did not go well. Oh my god. I am so bad. Oh. Now, lastly, for the one-handed spear, whenever I meet someone that looks like they're a complete noob and just started the game, I usually try to give them a chance to live, but this guy was just not interested. Next up, we have one of my old favorite weapons to use in the Bloodletter. This clip really highlights the strength of the Bloodletter, which is just an insane amount of mobility, allowing you to stick on people basically no matter what. Now just a quick tip for all you Black Zone players out there, if you see a name tag randomly disappear on the edge of your screen, don't walk towards it. Also, don't put yourself in combat when you're like one screen away from your safe hideout. I want to know what you guys think about this mechanic. So when someone kills somebody in the Black Zone or the Red Zone, a skull appears on the map where they were killed along with a message in chat. So I saw a skull on the map here as I was traveling through and went over to check it out and just basically ended up cleaning up the fight that a couple people were having. On one hand, it's nice because it helps people find PvP content in the zones that they're randomly in, but on the other hand, I just kind of like went in, stole this guy's kill, and then killed him where I normally never would have been able to see that before. So I'm curious in your guys' thoughts, do you like this mechanic or do you not like it? Personally, I can't decide. Next up, I decided to try out the new Nature Staff changes by using the Great Nature, which is one of my all-time favorite weapons, and this thing has become so good with the new Nature changes. Honestly, you just feel like an immortal god wearing this thing. Now, I thought I was going to be rusty coming back to the game after like 3 or 4 months of barely playing it, but this is honestly one of the best plays I've ever made. So a little bit of context for this clip, I come up to this chest and there's a couple people just sitting around it waiting for it to open. It looks like 2 people in a group together and then there's one other guy out to the side. So I invite the other guy to my party and we end up taking the fight against the other 2, although they pretty much just run away. Now, in classic Big Gloops McGee fashion, I forget to use my poison potion, which would have killed them, which lets him get enough distance to mount up, except I make a nice play where I leave the party with the other random and then bop him forward, giving him just enough range to execute the guy just about to mount up. Lastly, I have one of the weirdest situations I found myself in. So I go to invis gank this guy gathering one of the special nodes, and as soon as I pop out of invis to hit him, somebody else is doing the exact same thing at the exact same time from a different direction, so we both just pop out at the exact same time on top of this guy. Now that's all the clips I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end, and I will see you in the next one.